So I'm currently behind the wheel of a 2020 Chevy Corvette C8 convertible, and I wanted to showcase how I personally am driving around in this thing. So basically what settings I have enabled, what my driver preferences are. So first thing you can see is I prefer to leave the 12-inch display locked in the track screen because I like to see that big tack bar showing me what RPM I'm in. I like to see the big gauge number or gear number showcasing what gear I'm in. Speed I don't really care about. I'm not really going for the gold. I'm not going to be speeding really on back roads. And I like to see all the temps, what's going on with the vehicle. The performance screen I just leave up because, it's all performance oriented and it's kind of cool to see the little G-force, what direction you're going. But so that's what I lock my screen in. And I always drive around in the Z mode. So I'm going to turn Z mode on, which will light up really cool, and it'll make it a little bit louder. Maybe you'll hear it on the, maybe you heard an audible change. So what I personally drive around my Z mode, I want to show you, and then why each option. So engine sound, I'm driving around in a C8 for a week. Of course I want to hear this 6.2 liter V8 as loud as I can. So that should go without question why I am, putting it in the track mode. So steering, I put it in sport because I do want a sporty feel, but putting it in track, it makes it a little too tight. And a lot with my daily driver, I don't need the steering to feel like it's pretending to not know how to steer anymore. Like I get the whole, with increased speed, you want like less increments of steering movement, but I prefer the steering to behave exactly like it does no matter how fast I'm going. Powertrain, same reason for the engine sound. I'm driving a C8. I really want, all the power, all the response is, with my right foot. I don't want any, any law with a normal mode or maybe even a sport. Sport is probably good enough, but it's a C8. I put the dang thing in track. Now brake response, kind of the same reason as steering. I want, sporty brake response, but I don't need, I'm not out braking somebody on a track or something. So track is a little overkill on the back roads for me, but so this is basically the 4 options that I've been driving around in and locking my screen in track. So if you drive your C8 in some other way, let me know how you drive it. I'd love to chat with you about it. If you do not have a C8 and you know how you would drive it, I'd love to hear from you too. But thanks for watching.